Hey, welcome to another episode of the Not Scrum Dumb podcast. I am Andriana Marshall, professional trainer at scrum.org. That's my amazing co host.
Grand Scrum Master Scott, everyone.
So we received this question: what advice can you give someone that is transitioning into Scrum and Agile space? Now, this question doesn't really tell us if it's an individual or a team level. I will say I'll start at the team level. On the team level, what really helped my first migration from waterfall to Scrum and Agile space was actually having a training. And that's not to sell you a training. It doesn't matter who trains. It could be someone internal, it could be someone external. The entire org got a training. And of course, it's a massive endeavor. But I also didn't work at a giant org at that time. So it was a lot easier to pull in people. But having that foundation, everyone understands the same thing. There's no guessing, there's no misunderstandings. We were all there together. We did all of these activities as a group and as a team. That does help. There's a lot of nuance with Scrum and in Agile in general. You're not going to have all the perfect answers, but everyone having the same base level knowledge and being able to build on that and working as a team, becoming self management, I think that would be one of the top things that I would do if I was first starting out. The second is never stop learning. Every situation is going to be new to you at that particular point. I guarantee you there's a blog on about that on scrum.org. So go go check it out. It's free. It doesn't cost you a thing. Keep reading, keep learning, so as these situations come up, you can get better. And feel free, reach out to us. We can help answer some of your questions. Scott?
Indeed, piggybacking off of what you said, Andriana, the other thing I would add is, you know, read the Scrum Guide on a regular basis, read this information, on a regular basis. So I'm going to take the approach from Andriana kind of talk on team level. I'm going to talk from an individual. Let's say you in project management. Let's say, hey, you're a stay home mom. You've been, raised your children for the last 5 years, and now you want to do something different than when you did before you came out to raise your child. I have a lot of students that come in my class for that. Hey, I'm trying to rebrand myself, and now I want to get into the Scrum and Agile space. Scott, what should I do? This is a very common question, so thank you for it. Scrum.org certification is one of the most prestigious certifications for Scrum Masters on the planet because the exam is 80 questions you have to take in 60 minutes. You can't cheat. You can't cheat. So it's already built in that when you pass that exam, you know your stuff. Now, the next question becomes, can you execute on what you know? Now, if you don't want to take a class or, you're going to do self-study, now here's what I would recommend for you. I did. I found some ways in my personal life that I can use Scrum to go through the framework, to use it. Something in your personal life that you can track, whatever that may be. Okay, as you read the Scrum Guide, okay, I want to track this so that I can become a better person. I want to track this so I can lose weight. I want to track this to remodel my room, house, or whatever. Scrum is in construction. Scrum is everywhere. So find some area of your life of what you're doing on a regular basis to implement Scrum. And I think the more you implement it, and if you're reading it on a regular basis, you begin to connect the dots. You begin to connect the dots. Andriana.
You got a little bit of how to transition as a team, how to transition as an individual. And I think also if you transition as an individual first, then you can help your team coach, teach them. If you made it to the end of this video, that means you have an attention span greater than a goldfish.
Be legendary, everyone, but not Scrum dumb.